Ladies and gentlemen, let me walk you through a sequence of events so contradictory, so chaotic, and so blatantly manipulative that it becomes impossible to ignore what's really happening. Because on the night Blueface and Hocus Pocus welcomed their alleged baby, Wack 100 and his wife jumped online claiming a hospital DNA test had already been performed. They said this one wouldn't take 3 years. A direct shot of the Krishan situation, a storyline they've been milking for months. They wanted the public to believe that this time, finally, the truth went clear. But 2 days later, the same people who supposedly had a hospital-verified DNA test were suddenly at home, on live, fumbling with a CVS mail-in swab kit. A kit they claimed they were going to send out until the live turned into a fight, the envelope nut left the house, and the entire test evaporated into thin air. Now tell me, if the hospital test was already done, why would they need a CVS kit? If the CVS kit was real, why wasn't it mailed? If either test was legitimate, why are the stories already contradicting each other? And then, as if the confusion wasn't enough, Hocus Pocus posts DNA results dated a year ago, a full year, for a newborn. Results that contradict the baby's age, contradict the alleged hospital test, and link to a website that hundreds of people identified as a scam. You cannot claim a hospital test, perform a CVS test, never mail it, and then post the year-old result, unless the goal is not truth, but attention.
What the fuck are you being so combative?
Why are you cussing?
Why everything I say you
Why
gotta
are you
say
telling
something
me to
like
shut the
extra
fuck
hard
up?
back?
Why are you cussing?
Talking about fruit snacks? Bitch, you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Why are you calling me a
Because now you're
bitch?
making me mad.
Why are you calling
Now
me a
you're making me
bitch?
mad.
Why are you calling me a bitch?
What the fuck?
Fuck. What you talking
This
about?
is like, I feel like I'm talking to a kid. What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Screw grip? Oh, I don't play them type of games. This is unacceptable. My shit should never look like this. This is the type of shit.
Get that fucking camera off of me. What the
What you
fuck?
mean? My refrigerator's empty. You're not thinking about me at all.
We just got back yesterday.
How long does it take?
It was gonna take today.
It was gonna take today.
We was gonna get it
Yeah,
today.
that's too long for me. I'm sorry. When you need something, imagine if I said, oh, it's gonna take. You don't gotta go nowhere for this shit. It's 2026. All this shit is at your fingertips. All you gotta do is go. Baby got Walmart app. You mean to tell me she ordered a CVS DNA test before she? What the fuck? God, tripping. I must be an old school ass nigga. I just pay attention to priorities. That's all I do. Yeah.
Don't tell me. No.
Oh.
We never left.
Oh, okay, we are.
I know, I didn't argue. I took my ass upstairs.
Yeah, but you did a whole mic drop.
So I threw that motherfucker. Do you know where? You don't know where it went?
Yeah. It's either in there or in the house.
Why did you lie and say the man did a DNA at the hospital? Well, when the baby was born, the first 7 seconds, she was screaming DNA test. So I just assumed they did it. I learned something myself, the hospitals won't do it.
Nope.
That was kind of crazy, right?
It was. I thought they did do it. I don't know why.
has said he doesn't want a DNA test. Not now, not ever. Even with 3 other men publicly stating we could be the father. Because a real answer ends the storyline. A real answer ends the chaos. A real answer ends the engagement, and chaos is the currency. This is a pattern. Blueface claims children when it benefits him, unclaims them when conflict arises, and recycles the same storyline over and over again. Babies become props, drama becomes profit, and the public become the audience for a show that never ends because the truth would kill the plot. So when people ask why I feel the way I do, it's simple. Because the lie started before the baby even left the hospital. Because the contradictions began within 48 hours. Because the documentation was fake. Because the behavior is predictable. Because the motive is obvious. This baby's not being treated as a child. He's being treated as content. A storyline, a plot device, a temporary claim that will be revoked the moment the next fight erupts. And that is why no one with common sense would ever believe the DNA test is authentic. Not when the lies are this loud. Not when the contradictions are this blatant. Not when the pattern is this consistent. This isn't paternity. This is performance. And the baby is a storyline they're selling. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about repetition disguised as revelation. When a man turns controversy into currency, every retelling becomes a transaction. Wack 100 didn't just speak once. He built a revolving door of interviews, each one monetized, each one recycled, each one sold as a new truth. On Vlad TV, he sat down again and again, slicing the same story into 20 parts. On Clubhouse, he turned rooms into arenas, repeating the same DNA saga until the echoes became headlines. On No Jumper, he repackaged the same claim for a new crowd. On DJ Academic, he streamed the same drama for clicks and views. And every time, the same question lingered. Is this about truth or Spathic? Because when every platform pays for the same performance, the line between interview and infomercial disappears. So yes, what it's paid, but the real profit isn't in the check, it's in the attention. He's mastered the art of turning chaos into content and content into cash. The DNA test became his stage, and every retelling became a rerun with a price tag. That's not conversation, that's commerce. And the audience, we're the currency.
Have you taken a DNA test?
Yeah, we took one when she was pregnant. And,
Oh, she was pregnant?
Yeah.
Okay, so before the baby was born.
Mm-hmm.
And he came back with you being the father?
Yeah.
Okay. Because when you talk to Wack, he's still a little bit unsure about this whole situation.
I mean, you know how people are with reality TV. You know, they think certain things aren't real.
Okay, so you're 100% sure that that is your son?
Until I see something that says no, I'm not gonna.
Okay, so you're not asking for another DNA test or anything else?
I'm not gonna keep doing that.
Okay.